How's it, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let's go through Tour de France 2026 stage 15. Pogačar did it again. Fourth stage win of this tour. Another solo attack near the top of Col du Haag, and his lead is now over 4.5 minutes on Vingegaard. 19-year-old Paul Seixas even grabbed the white jersey in the process. Today the race leaves the Vosges behind and heads into the Alps for a brand new summit finish that could either cement Pogačar's grip on yellow or finally crack it open. Quick one before we dive in. If you're following along the whole tour with me this year, please hit subscribe and give it a like so you don't miss a stage. Right, let's break it down. The route. This is the last stage before the second rest day, and it's a big one. 183.9 kilometers with almost 4,000 meters of climbing. It starts with a category 3 climb early on, the Côte des Rousses, 6.6 kilometers at 5.1%, cresting before the 37 kilometer mark. From there the road tops out around 1,250 meters before a long sweeping descent all the way down to the day's low point at Bellegarde-sur-Valserine, less than 400 meters above sea level. Then the terrain turns serious. The Col de la Crosse, up Mont Salève, is the day's only category 1 climb before the finish, 4.6 kilometers at 11.2%, brutally steep. That's followed by the smaller Côte du Mont, 2.1 kilometers at 8.3%, before a run down through Bonneville toward the final ascent. The Vosges category climb to the Plateau de Solaison, 11.3 kilometers, averaging at 9%, finishing at 1,508 meters above sea level. Why this stage matters? The Plateau de Solaison has never hosted the tour before, but it's not completely unknown. It decided the final stage of the 2022 Critérium du Dauphiné, where Jonas Vingegaard beat his own team leader Primož Roglič to the stage win, even as Roglič secured the overall title. This time it's the last real test before the second race day, and with Pogačar's lead now over 4 minutes, his rivals are running out of road to make up time before the race enters its final week. An 11-kilometer climb at over 9% with almost no flat sections to recover on is exactly the kind of finish that exposes anyone who isn't at their absolute best. There's nowhere to hide and nowhere to draft. What to watch out for? Watch how early the favorites start trading attacks. On a climb this steep and sustained, waiting too long to make a move can mean running out of road. And keep an eye on Vingegaard specifically. After losing more time on the Col du Haag, this is close to a must-attack stage for him if he wants to keep any real hope of overturning that gap. So that is stage 15, a brand new summit finish and quite possibly the last real chance to shake things up for this GC battle before the second race day. After this, the whole race gets a breather and so will I. But I'll be back with a full week 2 recap and a look ahead to week 3 once racing resumes. Same as I did the first race day. Look pro, ride slow. See you in the next one. Cheers, guys.